ZGMF-X09A Justice Gundam from the series Mobile Suit Gundam SEED. Hello everyone, it's me, I'm another in college, and today we'll be looking at the first part of my review for the RG Justice Gundam. Of course, some of the parts were laid out in front of Athrun Zala's ex-fiance to be exact, but jokes aside, let's get on to the review of this kit. Here are all the empty runners for the RG Justice Gundam, and the tools I used to build the kit. So a pair of Tamiya side cutters, my X-Acto knife for hobby knife, a pair of tweezers for the decals and stickers, panel line markers, and the Gundam marker, panel line marker, which is like the run type, kind of like a panel wash pen. My Gundam marker remover to help clear off any excess paint with some Q-tips. Paintbrush for me to use to clear blue to paint some parts of the kit, and some cement for some parts that were very loose, and I glued them down to make sure they stay on. But empty runners, equipment, and now let's get to the parts of the kit. Here are all the completed parts for the RG Justice Gundam. Here are the completed feet, legs, and waist for the RG Justice Gundam. So overall, you get some very nice color separation coming out of the kit, as it is a Ryuka. You get some of this darker satin red, and then you'll get the pink on top of it. So as you can see, the color difference separation here, the red and the pink do separate from each other. Then of course you got the white here, and then navy blue throughout some of the thrusters, and then the gray for the inner frame. So overall, very nice color separation, and a lot of paneling opportunities, as I use gray for the whites and then black for whatever colors that remain in the kit. So overall, very nice part separation and color separation. So for articulations, we'll start off with the waist here. You got independent moving front skirts on ball joints, so they can move around, wiggle around like that. But for the side skirts, they can go up about that far, down that far until it starts hitting the leg there. Rotation, you can go full 360 like that for the side skirts, and pop the beam saber out. And then for the rear skirt, you get some articulation there as well, going back and forth on the hinge, and that's about it. For the leg itself, you get some articulation here. You can go all the way up like that, back, side, until it gets hindered by the side skirt there. And for articulations, we'll use the separate leg here. You get a full 180, a very nice full 180, and you get part separation actually from the thigh and from the knees, which I never expect the Justice to have the knee armor splitting a little bit, but it actually does with the articulation with the inner frame here for the Real Grade frame. And overall, it's very nice. So overall, very nice articulations from the leg there, part separation from the thighs and the knees there. So overall, very nice. And for your ankle articulation, we'll go back to the main leg here. Go get like movement down here in the front of the feet. A little bit of toe movement, as you can see. Articulation, you're on the ball joint, go up and down, side to side. Overall, really good. And then the front ankle guard armor can go left and right, up and down, wiggle around. Very articulate, so then when you do some dynamic poses with the feet and legs here, you can be sure that ankle guard is moving. So overall, very nice articulations within the waist, feet, and legs. So let's move on to the next piece. Here are the arms and shoulders for the RG Justice Gundam. So as you see here, I have the shoulder separated from this arm here and shoulder here attached. But overall, again, very nice color separation. And on the shoulders, you do have the beam boomerangs. It's in very simple connection point. You just peg that sucker back in. But for articulations from the shoulder joint, you get some rotation here, because as the shoulder here is just a hinge, so it just rotates around there. Some movement from the shoulder itself, go up about that far, down about that far, and then that from there is just pretty much from the joint here that also controls the shoulder with a ball joint. So overall, very nice. For the arm itself, full 360 in the bottom there, full 180 bend out of the arm, And then this part here on the arm also expands out when you close. When you bring the arm back out, it'll close, and then when you bend it, it'll open. So overall, very, very nice articulation and part separation there. And for the hands, you have a piece there that just covers up the ball joint, and you get like pretty much full 360 rotation, wiggle around, and then that's about it far and back. But overall, very, very nice shoulder. Oh, I forgot, you also get some movement here in the white of the shoulder as well. But overall, very, very nice articulations in the arms and shoulders here, and very awesome panel lining opportunities and color separation here. So again, very, very nice parts here for the arms and shoulders. So let's move on to the next thing.
Here are the hands that come with the RG Justice Gundam. You get 4 extra ones. You get 3 right hands and 1 left hand. For the 3 rights, you get 1 trigger finger, right hand, and that's for the carrying the beam rifle. And then for the next hand, it's the open palm hand, so you can do some open palm scenes. But I think one you could recreate with the RG Freedom Gundam, actually, with the Justice Gundam, is the scene when they're reaching out to each other while on the Kusanagi launching off the mass driver. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can search it up yourself. But I think that's all I can find a use for this hand. But you get you do get 1 open palm right hand. Then the other right hand and the left hand here are the RG hands. So these are the ones that come off the same RG runner for the inner frame. And you get ball joints here to get some rotation on them. But also you get the index, the joint bend there for both fingers, as you can see there, which is very, very nice. But since these are so delicate, especially when you cut them out the runners, that I'm really, really scared to break these. So I'll probably use these once during the overall review, but after that, once this review is over, I'm probably going to put these away in the Ziploc baggie I usually use for my kits and never ever use them again. But overall, you get 4 extra hands for the RG kit, and very nice. But overall, you might be throwing them in the extra bag. But let's move on to the next part of the review.
Next we have the torso and the head. So again, very, very nice part separation for the Real Grade kit here. Again, a lot of paneling opportunities on the white, navy blue here, and on the head overall. For the clear blue head jewel here, that comes in clear with the kit, and you don't get a sticker for it. So I took my Tamiya blue paint, as you saw earlier, and painted that piece blue, and including some of the clear pieces that's in the head as well, clear blue as well. Again, all those clear pieces come clear. They don't give you stickers for it, so I opted for the paint, which in my opinion kind of looks better with the paint. For stickers, I only used the green eye stickers for the eye cameras here. I did not use any of the blue for the front or rear camera because I personally thought the paint came out really, really well and there's no need for it. So that's the only stickers that you'll see there on the head. But overall, very nice color separation of the satin red to the pink to red. The white stands out really well. Navy blue with the pink and white is also very nice. For articulations and connection points, you get the arm connection points and the waist connection point there. For articulations, you get some movement here in the thrusters, so up and down, and that's about it. They're on the same piece, so they move at the same time. For articulations in the head, you can go forward and back that far. It's on the chickening neck joint that I call. You can do a 360 if you don't pop the head off. So 360, wiggle around side to side. You can get a lot of good vantage points up and down with that ball joint. And then the armor here, where the arm joints are, also move up and down very well on both sides. So over, and also opening cockpit with no pilot figure. It's just an empty gray piece in there. So overall, those are all the articulations of the head and the torso.
Thanks for watching part 1 of my review for the RG Justice Gundam. Stay tuned for part 2 as I review the backpack, the extra accessories, and the weapons for the RG Justice.